Hey guys, Casey here, and I wanted to make a video today about something that's kind of important to know about if you're going to be getting piercings, especially cartilage type piercings, like in your ear, up on your helix, I guess it is. I haven't made a piercing video in a while, and I was experiencing this myself, so I was like, it might be good to mention to some people, because I mean, I talked about my belly button piercing on this channel, but not any of like my ear piercings. At least I don't think so. I don't know. I'm only just starting on YouTube and I'm already forgetting. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk about flare-ups, and these are super common when you get any kind of cartilage piercing. Probably any piercing, honestly. I'm not really sure. Don't definitely take my word for it. Like, do research into your piercings, like whichever one you get, because if you get like an eyebrow piercing, obviously I am not a source of information on this because I have not ever gotten an eyebrow piercing. But speaking from experience and hearing from other people on the internet, like their own personal like experiences, I know that cartilage piercings are very prone to flare-ups, and basically they can happen like once a month or more frequently, and the way that it happens for me, I'm actually experiencing a flare-up right now, so this is why I was going to make this video. My ear kind of swells a bit up at the top. I don't know if it's actually going to be visible at all, but the top of my ear around my top piercing is flared up at the moment, and it's swollen just a bit, and it's very red, as you can tell. My bottom one has never flared up, which is kind of weird because I got my top cartilage pierced first, let it heal for probably a year, and then I got the second one pierced, and only after that I experienced flare-ups. So it's probably just the fact that there's more like metal going on up there that my ear's like, what the heck? What are you doing? So the top one now gets flare-ups, but I just thought it was weird that it was the top one and not the bottom one, because the bottom one's more recent. I'm not entirely sure if any kind of metal has to do with it, because I've only changed these cartilage piercings like a couple times, and that isn't really like coincided, I think that's how you pronounce that word, with any kind of flare-ups. Mostly I leave my two original studs in though. These are what I was pierced with, I think. The only thing is that the back of this one is different, because the back that it originally was pierced with fell off, so I used another sterling silver back to this earring to secure it so it doesn't like falling out, because that's what happened to this earring right here, in case you noticed this one, and I haven't found it yet, so that's just gonna be chilling there, a little hole, like, hey. But anyway, usually for me, my flare-ups aren't really that bad. It just hurts a bit to touch. Like if I'm brushing my hair, I might bump it and I'll go, ow. Like that's not normal with fully healed piercings like I have. I believe that my top one is at least healed through, maybe it's 3 years now, and then my bottom one would be 2 years then. I don't know, I've had piercings for a long time. But my point is that it's very common, so if you experience any kind of flare-ups, even after you're fully healed, it's normal. But I would, like, definitely tell you to keep an eye on it, because any kind of pain and stuff like that, and even swelling and redness, can be a sign of infection, although I think that's more when you actually get your piercing to start out with. So, really, anytime your piercing's like red or kind of irritated, like you want to keep an eye on it. And usually for me, when I have a flare-up, it clears up in like a couple days. So that's how I know that it's no big deal. It just like comes back sometimes, and it's just your skin gets irritated, I guess. I'm not really sure what the cause is, but that's basically that in a nutshell. Is that if you get a cartilage piercing, especially in your ear up here, then it will most likely probably flare up occasionally, and you will experience some swelling and probably some pain, because that's always how it's been for me. And honestly, the only thing that I've ever done, usually I just leave it alone because I don't want to mess with it or anything like that, but sometimes if I need some relief, and this kind of just feels good anyway, I'll like use my piercing cleaner to get in there. I know sometimes my hair gets like caught in here and stuff, and so like thoroughly cleaning it is really good, and that can help it heal up from a flare up. I'm like forgetting my words. Ugh. But yeah, basically if you need relief from it, definitely clean it, because the cleaning solution can kind of help like cool the skin down and make it feel better. And I mean, it's always good to just have clean piercings, whatever you do, but typically I just leave mine alone and they're fine in a couple days. It's just that I experience them a lot. So I wanted to kind of make a PSA to all of you guys that have piercings or are thinking of getting piercings, that this is definitely a reality to having metal in your skin. And it's not really a big deal. It's just something to be aware of, so you're not like, what is happening to my body? It's only ever been with this piercing. I've never had any problems with my two on my lobe here, and as I said, none with my second cartilage, and absolutely none with my belly button. It's just gotten itchy at times. The only time I ever had problems with it is when I used a Hot Topic belly button ring. And that was when I tried to insert it from the top, and it like, I think it actually like cut my skin up a little bit on the inside, and that's why it had to go through another bit of healing, because the skin was open and obviously it hurt a lot. But that wasn't really a flare up. That was because it was actually like irritated, you know? Excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just like, I think you just have to watch it with cartilage, because I feel like that's harder for it to heal. And then because, you know, daily activities like moving your hair around, I know sometimes I tug on this piercing and that might have something to do with it. I don't really know. Look into it yourself if you're kind of worried about it, because I mean, I'm not giving that much information. I'm sorry. It's just, it's something to be aware of, and it's not really like that big of a deal. So I figured, like, you don't need to go like on WebMD and convince yourself that you have an ear tumor or anything like that. It's just, it happens. It'll be slightly swollen, slightly red, slightly painful, but it should clear up very quickly, and it shouldn't be a big deal at all. So don't worry, you're okay, I promise. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to all you piercing fanatics out there like me. And yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You will make my day. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.